And so this woman makes the decision. She's going to stand up. She's not going to sit back. She's going to stand up. She's going to do the faithful thing, put her life on the line. And she sneaks the men right back out of the city and go back to where he came from. Hide a little bit, but then go back. She knew that by sending the spies back safely, she knew what was going to happen next. What's going to happen next? Jericho's just going to be like all of the other cities that had gotten in Israel's way to this point. And it's going to be the first in several other cities that are about to fall. And so really, not only has she put her life on the line to her king of Jericho, but now to the nation of Israel, she's putting her life on the line. And something interesting happens. Verse 12, she says, "Now swear to me by the Lord that you'll be kind to me and my family since I have helped you. Give me some guarantee that when when Jericho is conquered, you will let me live along with my father and mother, my brother and sisters, and all of their families. Please spare us and give us a promise. Give us some sort of sign that you're going to protect us." And the men replied, "We offer our lives as a guarantee for your safety. If you don't betray us, we will keep our promise and be kind to you when the Lord gives us this land." And so she says, "Okay, that's good enough. I have a promise, and that's good enough." She helps the men escape out the window, down a rope. And the men say, "Hey, by the way," verse 17, "we're only bound to this oath if you follow these instructions. When we come into this land, you leave this rope, this scarlet rope, hanging from this window. And all your family members, anyone inside this house, will be spared. If you go out on the street and get killed, it's not our fault. If you stay here, if you accept these terms, you'll live." She says, "Okay." She accepted their terms, and she left the scarlet rope hanging in the window. This scarlet rope became a symbol of a promise. She is going to live, right? We know that. As long as she's faithful, she's going to live. But is it the rope that's going to save her? No. The rope is a symbol of a promise. It's something that she can look at and remind her of the promise that has been given to her to spare her life. What do you think she did before she went to bed every night, before Israel returned? Do you think she looked over at that rope and said, "It's going to be okay"? And when Israel arrived and they made that first trip around the city, do you think she was watching the army, or do you think she was watching her rope? The symbol of a promise that it's going to be okay.